Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new. If you're new here, which quite a few people tend to be, don't feel left out. If you enjoyed today, why not subscribe? Or if you just watched one of my multiple videos, and this is a new channel, so hey, just a thought. So today we're going to be going through the Qatar World Cup draw. We'll be focusing on England, but we'll take some looks at other teams as well, of course. Last summer we had one of the greatest summers in English history. It was coming home. England got a great start with consistent goals, even a penalty shootout win. It was far and few in England history. After a great semi-final win, it all came down to one thing. One pen, one young English star, two misses, and it was all over. Italy took home the trophy. That's shocking. Why did I write that? Why did I write that? Hi, it's all about a brand new video. If you do hear, which a lot of people tend to be, by the end of this video, if you enjoy it, like and subscribe. Or if you're just watching one of my videos, if you enjoy, because you might get more entertainment. Today I'm going to be going through the World Cup Qatar draw. Alright, let's get right into it. In Group A we have Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal and Netherlands. Qatar hasn't played a World Cup since 1971. Ecuador has played 3 World Cups, 2002, 2006 and 2014, and since then they haven't been back. Senegal did qualify for the last World Cup, but they did not make it past the group stage as they got beat out by Colombia. And Netherlands being back in the running after the last World Cup is great news, so I'm excited to see the talent they bring to this group. Group number B. Big England, Iran, USA, Scotland, Wales or Ukraine, we don't know who yet. England in the last World Cup got to the semi-finals and made it 4th. And then after that we got all the way to the finals in the 2021 Euros. England have a clear route to the round of 16 this year. We have Iran, who should be easily beaten against USA, which will be one of the best games we've seen in a long time, and Scotland, Wales or Ukraine, which we should be able to win and will be really entertaining. So yeah, I'm quite excited for that. England's going to have a great World Cup this year, just to be able to see them go to that and be able to play USA and play Scotland or Wales again. Hopefully it's one of those two, just because I think that'll be the best game for us to watch. But Ukraine as well would be quite a good game, quite challenging for us probably. But yeah, I just think everything's going quite well at the moment. Everything's coming up in good now. Group C, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, I can't do that, that's offensive, Poland. Argentina in 2018, they failed to make it past the group stages. It's something which I don't think many people really saw coming, because they're known as a solid team, in my opinion. They're known as a pretty solid team, so seeing that happen is quite crazy. And in 2014 they were runners up, but this year they have their star Lionel Messi playing again, so it's going to be exciting to see what happens. This is actually Messi's 5th World Cup. Saudi Arabia, that's definitely not allowed to say. They only ever got to the round of 16 once, and it was in 1944. Apart from that, they've never got past the group stage, and I'm scared to say anything about them, so we should move on. Mexico. So far, Mexico has made it to the round of 16 3 times, 2 when they hosted it, and once last World Cup. Poland, sadly didn't get past the group stage last World Cup. With a less started group, they have a great chance this time. Oh, Group D, we have France, Intercontinental Playoff 1. Denmark or Tunisia, that's right, we don't know all the teams. France, the winners of the last World Cup, one of the favourites this one. They are one of the most stacked tourneys in the whole. Just they have such a stacked team. They should be able to get to round of 16 from this group, surely. There's a team that hasn't qualified yet, RIP. Denmark went out to Croatia last year in the round of 16. Croatia later went on to lose to France in the final. Tunisia, they went out at the World Cup in 2018. They didn't win a single game last World Cup, so I think this year to be able to win a game will be quite successful. But they've got 2 very big teams to play against, so I don't see it happening. But I do see, don't know who the other team is yet, so that could be interesting. Hopefully it's not a big powerhouse, because that would be pretty threatening for them. Group E, Spain, unknown team 2, Germany and Japan. Spain went out to a penalty shootout last World Cup in the round of 16. They lost to Russia before that. They drew 2 games and won 1. There is a team that hasn't qualified yet. Germany had a shocking World Cup last year, losing 2 of the games and only winning 1 in the Euros. They went down to England in the round of 16, So it'll be interesting to see whether or not they make it past that this time, because they're pretty well known for being able to be better than that, so it should be doing better than that this time. Japan. In the last World Cup, Japan got to the round of 16 and in the group stage drew 2 games and lost 1. They then lost 3-2 to Belgium in the round of 16, so they didn't make it past that. Speaking of Belgium, we have them coming up next. Belgium, Canada, Croatia and Morocco. Belgium made it all the way to semi-finals last year, but lost to France, who went on to win the entire thing. They then beat England in the 3rd place playoffs, securing a 3rd place in the whole 2018 World Cup. Canada's only ever made it to one of the World Cup in 1986. Seeing so many teams get back into this World Cup, I'm really excited about, actually. We've just got quite a lot of teams who haven't played in a while. Mexico, this team, Canada, just so many teams. USA, they've not played in a long time, I don't think. And Croatia made it all the way to the 2018 World Cup, but sadly lost 4-2 to France, so I'm guessing they'll be aiming to do the same this year, if not better. Which I don't know if they're going to be able to this year, but they might be able a little. I feel like there's always one super team that we just don't expect. I think they might be it again. Morocco didn't make it to the group stage of the 2018 World Cup, which they lost 2 games and drew 1 game in. Okay, on to group number B. Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland and Cameroon. This is a pretty stacked group in my opinion. Brazil made it all the way to the quarterfinals last year, but lost 2-1 to Belgium, sorry. And they're a powerhouse in international football. They always have been, so this year let's see if they can keep their goal scoring status. Serbia didn't make it past the group stage last year, they lost 2, but did in fact win 1 game to Costa Rica, in which they won 1-0. Switzerland went out to the round of 16 1-0 with a red card to Sweden. And there are always a lot of teams that expect the same placement this time. Cameroon have not been in a World Cup for around 30 years, meaning they'll be seeing another team back to the World Cup, just like Canada and just like Mexico. Ooh, Group H, Portugal, Uruguay, Ghana and South Korea. Portugal in the 2018 World Cup drew 2 games at 1-1, but they went out to Uruguay in the round of 16. But Uruguay being in this group means they might get a rematch. Uruguay made it to the quarterfinals in the 2018 Tour, but then lost to France, who went on to win the whole thing. So I'm excited to see that rematch again. That'd be quite interesting. It'd be quite a big one for both teams, I'm guessing. But yeah, I wonder who's going to win it. Ghana did not qualify for the World Cup back in 2018, but in 2014 they did qual, but lost 2 games and drew 1, so they went out in the group stage. South Korea in the 2018 won 1 game, but lost 2 and didn't make it out the group stage. I think this World Cup is going to be one of the most solid World Cups we've ever seen. I know this one was just me going for it. This is Ari Does Whatever channel. The quality's not always going to be as good. Deal with it. But yeah, it's just going to be such a good one. You've seen America fight against England, seeing them chance. It's just going to be really interesting. Another interesting point is Italy didn't qualify for the World Cup, who actually just won the Euros. I think they might have been too focused on the Euro win. It's not coming up right this time, is it, guys? Neither did Egypt, but I'm just really excited for like the Uruguay and Portugal. I just think it's going to be one of the best World Cups we've had in a long time. And you best believe I'll be following every single game right here. I'll do predictions every week, every day. I don't care. And I'll be watching every game. Bye, guys. Mic drop.